Hi, I'm Michael Senoff, founder and CEO of HardToFindSeminars.com. For the last 5 years, I've interviewed the world's best business and marketing minds. Now my challenge is to build the world's largest free resource for online, downloadable audio business interviews. I've learned a lot in the last 5 years, and today I'm going to show you the skills you need to survive. Can you imagine your phone ringing off the hook of people from all over Macon wanting to take your trip and no one else's because of all the benefits we outlined? The pristine lake, your experience, the secret of the captain. You weave a story around this experience and you build a dream and you position it as the greatest fishing experience in Georgia. And you can do that with good marketing. Hi, this is Michael Senoff with Michael Senoff, HardToFindSeminars.com. Here's a 70-minute recording I did with a gentleman named Jonathan. Jonathan's located in Macon, Georgia, and he has a passion for fishing. He's been fishing ever since he was 5 years old, and he wanted to start a sideline business, which he started about a year ago, in taking people out on a beautiful, pristine lake near his home. And he wants to start this little business and get it growing. He called me for some help, and it's my best advice on how he can grow his business. I'm using what's called the HMA Opportunity Analysis. It's a questionnaire process that I follow to discover hidden assets in his business. I'm sure you're going to find loads of ideas that I give to Jonathan useful for your own existing business no matter what you do. So get ready, hang on, we got a lot to cover, and I hope you enjoy. And we'll talk about your business. Now, I'm going to do this twofold, okay? I'm going to take you through a process called an opportunity analysis. Now, I have marketing consultants who I train on how to do this, how to get clients. So I'm going to be taking you through as an example of how someone who is a marketing consultant should take a potential prospect or client who wants to grow their business without spending more money on advertising. I'm going to show them how to basically interview someone, how to find and identify and look for maybe assets in your business. Even though you got a very small business, we may be able to find something. I don't know if I'm going to be able to help you. I might be able to help you. I'm sure I'll be able to give you some good information that you can probably take and run with it. At the end of the interview, I'm going to ask you if you could afford or like to pay for my help. But we'll go through and look at what you're doing right now. I'll share some ideas with you the best I can, and at the same time, it's going to be a lesson for my marketing consultants. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Have you listened to any of the recordings up on my site?
Yeah, a few of them. I listen to them on podcast.net too.
Okay, so hang on 1 second, because my opportunity analysis, believe it or not, I do not have it memorized. So I use a cheat sheet, and many of my consultants, when they go in and interview someone, even in their place of business, they just pull out their opportunity analysis and they read it word for word. And that's what I'm going to do with you, even though you may not know that I'm reading it word for word, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Now, again, like I mentioned, this opportunity analysis is going to help me and help the consultant isolate hidden marketing assets. The acronym for hidden marketing assets is HMA, and that's an HMA system. We show consultants how to grow other people's businesses. But we got to see if we can find some gold in your business, Jonathan. So we're going to try and determine specific marketing projects that I can use to optimize and leverage the assets that I find in your business for better growth and profit. So the first part is solidifying trust and rapport. Now, we've done that a little bit because we talked earlier, but I would say this. I don't know how much you know about me or how much I told you on the phone earlier when we talked about who I am and why we're getting together today. So let me give you quickly a little bit about what we do. Jonathan, what I do and what my company does is I work with business owners, people like yourself and the captain, and I help them to maximize their marketing success. Most of my clients are small to medium-sized companies with sales under $5 million a year. Now, I work with a unique marketing approach. I look at all the marketing assets in your business, and I try and find ways to leverage or optimize your success from the assets you already have in place. So because we're trying to leverage existing assets, you can often realize dramatic and profitable growth without having to invest a lot of money or make a lot of significant changes in your existing business. So what I'd like to do with you now is take a look at your business and see where you are, where you're going, and how you're going to get there, and see if there may be some ways we can grow your business. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
A lot of people will ask, well, how do I get paid? And is this going to cost me anything? And what I would tell you, Jonathan, I work strictly on a project-by-project basis, and depending on what we do, the fee is usually anywhere from $500 to $2,500 per project. So most of the businesses I work with fall into one or three different situations, and I'm going to go over these three situations. Simply, number one, they're okay but want to do better, or number two, they're stagnant and there's not much growth, or three, the business is declining. Tell me where you are now.
Well, I'm trying to get started. Well, it's been about a year since I started. I actually had to learn what I'm doing. It took me a couple, 2 years to learn learn how to do this. I've been fishing since I could walk. Tournament fish from the time I was 16, and I'm 29 now.
You were fishing in tournaments?
Yeah, small ones.
Locally in Macon or all over the state?
Mostly locally in Macon, but the last couple of years I've branched out a little bit. After I was branching out, $25,000 boat, insurance, and the gas price is going up from $1 to $3 a gallon, and it killed me. I actually qualified to go to the next level this year if I wanted to, but I can't afford it. So.
You need all your own supplies?
Yeah, I tried to get sponsors, but I couldn't because I hadn't had a good enough run.
Do the sponsors usually pay for everything?
They pick up a lot. Some guys get $20,000 a year just to have the boat wrapped.
Really?
Yeah.
First, I want to just frame who you are. Why don't you tell me your name, where you live, and what your business is, and then let's go into this, okay?
Okay.
What's your name?
Jonathan Harrison.
And where are you located?
Macon, Georgia.
And what do you do?
I'm a full-time drafter and a part-time fishing guy on Lake Juliet.
Okay, Lake Juliet, which is a small lake in Macon, right?
Yeah, 3,600 acres.
A year ago, you started a guide business, right?
Right.
What is a guide business? What do you do?
I take maybe 1 to 3 people fishing. That it doesn't matter if they have any experience. I take them out there and let them relax, and I put live bait down and use my depth finder and trolling motor and electronics and my years of fishing over the years experience to find the fish, get them to catch fish, and let them enjoy catching them.
It's a form of entertainment. It's something that people can pay you for your expertise and to go learn how to fish, right?
Right.
This business you started a year ago, so out of the 3, you're doing okay, or you want to do better, your growth is stagnant, or there's no growth, or your growth is declining. Where are you fall in these categories?
I guess it's stagnant. They didn't really get started yet, really. I had 4 guide trips this year on Juliet. I figured I could have at least once a month.
We'll get there. Now, so what you're telling me, and I want to interject for the consultants listening, when a consultant interviews a prospect, obviously the best thing you want to look for is a business that's already established and has customers. Customers are the biggest asset. Now, you are really basically a startup business, so I probably wouldn't recommend any of my consultants dealing with you. But, however, there are cases where there's some assets, and I'm already seeing some assets in your business just from what you've told me. So I want to pursue on, and I don't want to close my mind off to you because I want to take you through this process, and that's what it's for. And I would recommend any consultant to just hang in there and take the client through the process, and let's see what we can find. You're basically a startup. You've been going for a year, and there's not much growth. You'd like more growth, right? What we teach the consultants, the number one most important thing is we got to create a reason why someone wants you as their guide, okay? That's called developing a USP. What's unique about Jonathan? Hi, it's Michael Senoff with HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching this video. Many of my interviews last 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, sometimes even up to 2.5 hours long. They're actual mini seminars, and you've just listened to a short sample of just one of over 117 hours of exciting, hard-hitting, mind-blowing interviews on how to make money in direct mail, advertising, copywriting. I assure you, there is not a resource anywhere on the internet or on the planet that comes close to the free information I provide at HardToFindSeminars.com. So go right now to HardToFindSeminars.com, and you'll have free access to 117 hours of audio interviews with typed word-for-word downloadable transcripts and downloadable MP3 files. Please browse some more of the videos or go right directly to HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching.